Veniana, and welcome back to Women's Sports Center, where we celebrate the stories and strength and journeys of women in sports. I am Asinate Serevi, your host, and in today's episode, we meet three incredible women, each with stories of resilience, strength, and leadership. From the judo mat, Veniana Ravesi, a Pacific Games medalist, now shaping the next generation through coaching and development. On the football field, Angeline Rekha, whose journey reminds us that sometimes stepping away doesn't mean giving up, but coming back stronger. And in hockey, Thaggard Fabiano, a national captain, international representative, and a powerful voice for athletes across Fiji and beyond. These are more than athletes. They are role models, leaders, and trailblazers for young women everywhere. Stay with us as we share their journey right here on Women's Sports Center.
Veniana, I am Veniana Ravesi, and I'm from Tovu Totoya, Lao.
In Fiji, the name Takayawa is more than just a surname. It's a legacy woven into the very fabric of judo. For years, the Takayawa family has been a driving force behind the sport, producing athletes, mentors, and leaders who have shaped judo across the nation.
So I was introduced to the sport by my family. We have a background in judo. My grandfather, William Takayawa Sr., who started judo here in Fiji. And through my grandfather, it later went on to my uncles, and my dad had me. And later on, me and my cousins, we all grew up doing the sport of judo ever since we grew up. Even when we were like really little, we would start at that really young age, which was not fun.
Learning the techniques
It was fun. It was fun.
A proud representative of Fiji, Vini stepped onto the mat at the 2019 Pacific Games in Samoa and emerged with a bronze medal in a heavyweight open category, a testament to strength, discipline, and years of hard work.
So 2019, we had a full set of women participating in the games for all category. I was part of the minus 57 kg competitor. My journey through the Pacific Game was really hard. I was watched every minute of what I'm eating, and if I'm training, I have to train every day, every morning and afternoon. It was a good challenge. That was one challenge for me, was waking up to train in the morning and to be ready in the afternoon again. So at the games, it was a good outing. For the women's team, we managed to collect medals. The whole of us. I would say it is a big thing for Fiji judo. Is my team and I collecting medals. It was just a fun, amazing moment for us women, and to go out there together and fight together. Team event for the competition was so fun, because we were there as females trying to win the goal, but unfortunately we lost to Tahiti. But it was a fun match, and everyone was working together.
But behind every medal is a story of sacrifice. Early mornings, relentless trainings, and mental strength to keep pushing forward. Because in judo, every move matters and every setback is a lesson.
Later, from 2019, 2022, I got into a program in the UK. It was a program for women in sports and in high performance. So it was part of a leadership program to become a coach in elite level. Straight after I graduated the Women in Sports, I later got the opportunity to become a technical official under the Oceania Judo, which was in Solomon Islands. for the Pacific Games. Pretty big part of judo is it was took there was no effort. Everything was just smoothly run, and I had fun during my time as a technical official in Solomon Islands. And with judo, yes, it's an amazing sport. I've done so much to help Fiji in the sport of judo.
So how has judo influenced your discipline in your everyday life?
So some disciplines would be like respect for my elders. I've noticed from other families, it's hard for. I've seen that the kids, my cousins that are growing up now, they not finding it hard, but they not able to communicate well with their elders. And that's something, if I was there and not communicating nicely with my family, I would get the hiding. Right now, it has taught me respect and discipline and control. And I think it's brought a lot of discipline to my life. Yeah.
What is something you would like to see happen for judo in Fiji in the coming years?
So in the coming years, we don't have much female in the sport because it's a male-dominant sport. I grew up training with a lot of males at different size, different age. Very hard, but I enjoyed fighting. I enjoyed fighting them. It was something that I love to learn to fight. And I would like to see more of the females being part of the sports because we don't have much females in the sport of judo. But this year and throughout my year during 2029, we had a full team of females. And I would like to see that grow later throughout the year.
Okay.
That's one thing I would like to see. A lot of females just trying out judo.
If you had to give advice to women watching, what would it be?
Well, I will tell them not to limit themselves because outside of the house, there's a lot of things you can do to be physical fit and to be active and to move around. There's so much you can do. So don't limit yourself. Join a run club or judo or some fun sports and don't stop moving.
Thank you, Vini, for your time. We wish you all the best for the future. And don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on the soccer field with Angie and Jackie. Renaka, and welcome back to Women's Sports Center. Our next guest is a woman whose journey is defined by resilience, sacrifice, and determination. Angeline Rekha is a talented footballer who has represented clubs like Mba and Rewa, but her story goes far beyond the field. From stepping away from the game to support her family, to finding the strength to return stronger than ever. Her journey is one that will inspire many. Let's take a closer look at her story. Every athlete has a beginning, but not every journey is easy. For Angeline Rekha, her story is one of passion, sacrifice, and resilience. Before stepping onto bigger stages, Angie honored her skills right here at home, playing for Mba Women's Football Club, and later making her mark with Rewa Football Club. It was here that her love for football grew. Fueled by determination and a dream to go further, on the field, she was relentless, focused, driven, every pass, every run, every moment, a step closer to something greater. But life doesn't always follow the plan we plan.
When it comes to playing football, have you ever had anyone tell you that no, you can't play football, you shouldn't be playing football? Have you ever come across anyone who has said that to you? And what have you said to them, or what have you done in those situations?
Yes, I did. When I started in primary, boys always looked down on me. Cause the girl and I was the only girl that always wanted to interest in PE or anything when play the boys. Cause I didn't know how to play. Like, I kick the ball anyhow, this and that. But I didn't let them make me feel down. I just keep on going.
In 2019, Angie made one of the toughest decisions of her journey. She stepped away from the game she loved, not because she lost passion, but because her family needed her. With her father away for work, Angie took on the responsibility of caring for her 3 younger siblings, trading training sessions for home duties, matches for moments of sacrifice, a role that demanded strength far beyond the football field. It was a time that tested her, challenged her, and shaped the person she would become. But resilience has a way of bringing you back.
What's the best memory of your career so far, and why?
That was last year. We had the OFC players for the senior team.
Yep.
So we had trials over the weeks, and I always thought from the beginning I would be the one dropping out.
Why?
I don't know, because I was the youngest player.
Okay. So you felt everyone else was showing more potential than you.
So I always thought first week went past, second week another 2 was about to go out from the team. I dropped out from the team. I just stayed in my room until after dinner, and then I had the other 2 dropped out. And I was so happy that I made it into the team.
Yeah.
Because I always told my dad, I think I'm gonna get dropped. But then I made it into the senior team.
And what would he tell you during those moments when you would tell him, I think I'm going to get dropped? What would he say?
He always tell me you're a good player. Why you always think like that? I always tell him because I was the youngest player, and then being with the senior team, they have been playing for long, so they might choose the senior team.
Can it be very intimidating playing with
The
senior players? It can. So how do you deal with your emotions during those moments?
When I'm playing with them, when we play along each other, and then I'm being the youngest player, it's kind of. Well, I'm most of the time nervous playing with them because if you do a mistake, you'll always be scared because they might say something or this and that, because you're being the youngest player in the team. But then I overcome that. I started knowing how to play with them and combination and all those things.
And it's helped for you on your journey.
Yes.
In mid-2020, Angie returned to the game, stronger, more focused, and with a deeper purpose. Because now she wasn't just playing for herself, she was playing for her family, for every sacrifice made along the way. Her journey is a reminder that strength isn't just about physical abilities, it's about heart, responsibilities, and the courage to keep going, even when life gets tough. Today, Angie stands as an inspiration to young girls across Fiji, showing them that no matter the obstacles, your dreams are still valid and your journey still matters.
So, who are your favorite international and local footballers?
International, my favorite footballer is Trina Davis. We were together in the senior team.
Yes.
I like the way she plays, her skills, her speed.
Being a young footballer, do you feel that there is enough being done to inspire the younger generation, especially young girls, to play football? Do you feel that enough work is being done, or do you feel that more work needs to be done? Or what do you think needs to be done?
For me, not if there's more work to be done to inspire other girls to play. Maybe if I show talent, to go around in schools and show them how to play, because most girls are always shy to play because of the boys. Because most times some boys always put girls down because they say soccer is only for boys, but it can be also for girls.
So you feel that there needs to be more community outreach, more awareness?
Because sometimes the strongest athletes are the ones who fight battles no one else sees.
Oh, I don't really have any regrets. I love soccer, and look where it got me now.
Thank you, Jackie and Angie. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the break. Well, and welcome back to Women's Sports Center. Our final guest today is a true leader in every sense of the word. Thaggard Fabiano is not only a national hockey captain, but also a powerful voice for athletes, both here in Fiji and the global stage. From leading her team to gold, to representing Oceania in international sporting forums, she continues to break barriers and inspire the next generation. Let's hear her story.
Kathy, you're no stranger to Fiji's sporting community. Where and when did your passion or your interest, come about to play hockey?
Well, actually, when I was in primary school, in class 8, I actually was doing paddling. And when I got to Form 3...
That was class 8?
That was in class 8.
I thought that was like in Form 3.
No.
See, Kathy and I go way back. We've known each other since Form 3 when we were in the same high school. That's why, wow, paddling in class 8. I didn't even do
paddling in class 8.
Right.
When I got to secondary school, we actually had a paddling trip to Australia. And then one of my friends told me about this hockey trip to Levuka. And I don't know why, but it amused me so much to choose going to Levuka over Australia. I know when I think about it now, silly. but I went on the Levuka trip and it just sparked from there. I really enjoyed the sport. I really liked how physical it was.
Yes.
And how much action was happening compared to paddling. It's very different. And so I just started playing secondary school hockey. And then from there, I got into club hockey. And then I started at national level.
From the fields of Fiji to the global stage, Thaggard Fabiano is more than an athlete. She is a leader, a trailblazer, and a voice for her people. Her voice is one defined by passion, resilience, and a deeper commitment to the growth of women in sports. As a long-standing member of the Fiji national women's hockey team, Thaggard has led from the front, both in performance and in spirit. As captain, she guided her team to gold at the 2023 Pacific Games, a moment that cemented her legacy in Fijian sport. On the field, she leads with strength, off the field with purpose.
You've had an amazing sporting career. You're a wife, you're a mother of 2, you sit on a number of boards, sporting bodies that is. You hold down a full-time job Monday to Friday. It's an 8 to 5. You play club hockey and you umpire. That's exhausting for, anyone who's looking in. They're thinking, how are you able to do this? How do you manage? Tell us, how do you balance it out?
Well, my husband would tell you that I don't balance it out that well. But I'd like to think that, I just make sure that I don't let my work overtake my family time. Like, a family for me is so important first and foremost. My daughters always come first. I love my training sessions. So what I try to do is plan in advance. So especially when going into national duties, the training is going to get a bit more intense. So I make sure to notify my family in advance. And I do have a very supporting husband who holds the fort at home while I'm out training. So it is a lot to juggle, but I enjoy the challenge.
Representing Fiji on the world stage, Thaggard continues to break boundaries. At the 2024 FIH Hockey Fives World Cup in Oman, she led her team to a historic result, proving that Fiji belongs among the world's best. Each match, each moment, carries the pride of a nation.
Winning is addictive. What does that mean to you?
So, when I first started my hockey career, winning was so important for me. I felt like winning defined me.
Right.
And I was part of a club, Ventures Club, which I'm part of now. And
yes.
We won for many years. And it was addictive. And it was very nice. And then we didn't.
Okay.
And then we lost. and I got a good reality check into winning never lasts.
Right.
There's always a time to win and there's always a time to lose. And over the years, I mean, as you get older as well,
Yes.
you kind of mature and you kind
Absolutely,
of understand that you can't win it all.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I feel that losing actually helped shape my character better than winning did.
See, that's what I was about to ask you. You know your lessons and your takeaways from winning, but what have you learned from losing?
I think that firstly, losing has taught me to humble myself, especially. And when we first started losing, it was such a big deal. I cried every game that we lost. That's how bad it was for me. But
I'm not surprised.
Not surprised at all because of my competitive side.
Exactly.
Then I realized that as winning
But
doesn't
it's like,
define
no,
you,
guys, it's not tears of joy.
as winning doesn't define you, losing doesn't define you as well.
Yes.
So I feel like as the years went on, and I feel it comes with like experience and then maturing, you realize that you can't win everything.
Yep.
You gotta win some and you
Absolutely.
gotta lose some.
But Catherine's impact goes far beyond the game. As a secretary of the Fiji Hockey Federation and a representative on the Fasanok Athletes Commission, she plays a vital role in shaping the future of sports in Fiji. Her leadership continues on the global stage, representing Oceania on the FIH Athletes Committee and advocating for athletes worldwide.
Come to think of it, with all that's been going on, has anyone ever told you that, you know what, no, you can't play hockey, Cat, or no, you can't be a mother and work, or you can't be a mother and work and play hockey?
Yes, actually. I've had a lot of people tell me that I couldn't do it. And I think that actually fired me up to do it. I don't think that anything is impossible. I believe that, especially for women, a lot of the times we've been told, okay, your place is in the kitchen or your place is at home. Look after the children. And I've been privileged enough to grow up in a family where my mom was a very strong woman and she worked all her life. So for me, having that upbringing, it also helped develop me into the person I am today. So yes, there are times as well where I felt that I've taken on too much and it does get exhausting as well. But I always think like if I can be a good example for my daughters, then I've left a small legacy in this world.
Absolutely. So Kath, tell us, do you believe that it truly takes a village? Has it taken a village to help you get to where you are right now?
Oh yes, most definitely. I've been lucky enough to have a very supportive unit at home. I had Makarian at a very young age, but my family and my parents made sure that it didn't deter me from like living out my dream. I still got to attend training sessions. They still allowed me to go and work, to go back to school, and having my husband as well as my support unit has helped me a lot. I have so many friends and family that are always there to take over babysitting duties.
Yep.
To help come to my house when I'm not there, to cook when I'm on tour. And I think that for anybody, it's so important to have that unit at home. Without that, there's no way you could succeed on your own.
In 2025, Catherine stood among global leaders in the International Athletes Forum in Switzerland, sharing the voice of Pacific athletes in the world. It is here that her influence extended beyond competition into policy, representation, and change. Thank you for joining us at Women's Sports Center. Big vinakpalelevu to the three amazing women with their inspiring stories. Happy Easter, and hope to see you in the next episode. I'm Asinate, Serevi, your host.